up, y'all? We are back. Sorry about my delay. I was out running some errands, and we're back, man. I was out busy. Shout out to Station here. Y'all was able to get a little show, but stuff like that. We're gonna wait till y'all come on. We got a lot of topics that we definitely gonna dive into. So come on in the room. All right, let's get into our first topic about Kim Kardashian, Kanye West. Let me first talk about, you know what I'm saying, Kim coming out with this whole thing that is an extra tape, not a tape, that, you know, they're saying allegedly her son came to her about a tape that's supposed to be out. And I definitely want to give my commentary on this. So let me first say this. You as adults, when you make mistakes and you do a tape and you do an XX rated tape, that tape live on forever. And if you were to have children, you know, that's something that you're going to have to explain to your children one day, especially if you are a celebrity and you are this type of person. It's unfortunate. That's why you have to be careful getting out here doing tapes and taping stuff, XX rated material, because that lives forever. It don't go nowhere. I watch plenty content of folks that are no longer with us. They gone. They dead, and they did videos, and all of that content is still on these sites where people can consume that content. So it lives on forever. When you're gone, it's still going to live on forever because it's going to be on the internet forever. So the best thing I can say to Kim Kardashian and to Kanye is for them to sit their children down when they're a little bit older and let them know and say, hey, mommy did some things and it's out on the internet. So if your friends bring it to you, you're going to hear from us first before the streets tell you. And that's what I think should happen, in my honest opinion, because you went on, you did these tape, and now they're saying that it's supposed to be another tape that allegedly supposed to be out there. It's another tape that's supposed to be out there. And now they got Kim Kardashian. She got her lawyers sending out. They're coming out to people that are trying to leak a tape. So I'm just gonna say, be careful what you do because it lives on forever. You might think that, you know, sometimes we don't think about when you're in your 20s, you know, it's going to live on. Just like when I have children, I got to let them know and say, hey, I do YouTube and I talk about some very controversial topics. And you may hear about these controversial topics in school. So let me let you know, this is what I do. And I do this to help the family. So I think that she's going to have to explain it to her children. And when you do an XX rated tape, I don't care how you try to hide it from your children, because we live in a digital age, and everything is online. Everything is so digital. Everything is in the palm of your hands. It's kind of hard to keep it away from your children, especially if your children have iPhones. So we in a whole nother generation. You got children that know how to operate, you know, TikTok videos better than adults. I have a niece and she was teaching me how to utilize TikTok, and she's only about 4 or 5 years old. So we're in a whole nother age. So if you out there spreading it wide open and hanging it and getting it all the way done, all on social media, it's gonna live on forever. All right. It's not going to go anywhere. And I'm just giving you my honest opinion. All right. Let's move on. Now, this other topic that I want to talk about, give me a second, because I want to bring them down. Give me a second. This other topic that I definitely want to talk about, and I'm just being 100% real, because this topic, maybe some people ain't going to like me, especially in the community, but I got to talk about it. Let me bring him up. Bazzino, he's in the media right now because he apparently slept with a trans woman. And the trans woman came out, leaked it out to the world. She's an actress. She's out and leaked it. Said they slept together and all this stuff came out. Then you got people say, I would never sleep with a trans woman. Listen, the point is for Benzino and for Young Buck, let me tell y'all something. If you're sleeping with a trans woman, just come out and say you like a trans woman, because it is a strong possibility that they're going to leak it, especially when money dries up, when you ain't giving them the credit card, when you're not doing what you're supposed to do. They're going to get to talking. You know what I'm saying? I would never forget when Sydney Starr, when she came out and she leaked information that her and Chingy was intimately involved. And then she came out and said, oops, I lied. We weren't intimately involved. Just come out and be honest. Say, this is what you like to do. This is who you are and stuff like that. And then also to the trans community, if you want to be considered a woman and you want to be considered that, why are you going around leaking information? Because is it wrong to be with a trans woman? Why are you leaking it? That's something that you should keep between you and your partner. But we live in an age of clout chasing. We live in an age that people want to chase clout. They want to get engagements. They want to get followers. So what do? They go out and they post the information on social media to get in the blogs. So this whole Shauna Brooks person, she putting this out for clout, because I didn't even know about Shauna Brooks. You know, she existed until she said that her and Benzino got it on. Now she said this on Twitter. She said, my intent is never to out anyone, but my truth is always tea. While it's painful to relive publicly, I'm tired of men loving girls like us only behind closed doors and treating us as if we are disposable when it's no longer convenient. They want us to be their toy on their time. So clearly he was through with Shauna. He was through with her. And what did she felt? She felt butthurt, and she leaked it to the press because he was done with her. He wanted to move on. He got somebody else. And what did she do? She's leaked it to social media. So the best thing for this whole thing with Benzino, this whole thing with Young Buck, is to come out and say, I like to sleep with trans girls. It's my experience. I love them. I think it's amazing. And then when you say that, then people won't come at you hard. You say that, then people won't come at you in a more derogatory way. Because once you keep saying it and do interviews, you lose the power when it comes. You know what I'm saying? When it comes from people like 50 Cent, when they put it out there to make a joke, the joke won't hit because you're honest about your life. You're honest about your sexuality, and you're honest about it. So the best thing to do if you are out here doing the nasty with a trans woman, just say you like it. You know what I'm saying? I've personally been with a trans woman before in my life. You know what I'm saying? Would I do it again? Yes. Especially a trans man. I had a roommate. He was very active. He in the community. He will be considered a bottom, a strict bottom, but he started to get romantically involved with a trans man. Now, a trans man is a woman transitioning to a man. So he started to get romantically involved, giving her the peen in her puss, and he was getting turned on by it. He said it was amazing. And this person was a strict bottom. Come, what? A strict bottom, but he got introduced to a trans man. She got her punani and a deep voice and looked just like me. Because when I met this girl, I'm like, whoa, voice was deeper than mine. And I heard the noises. Because our rooms were close together. You know, that was my roommate. So of course I hear the noises, and they were getting it in. He was tearing that yoni up, and he enjoyed it. And he said it was amazing. I said, but you was a bottom. How you enjoying that? He was enjoying it. And it was a good sound. And he even thought that he got the trans man pregnant, at one point. And I may bring him on the show to talk about it. But I said, hey, and that trans man got the yoni, got it. Because it's So just living what I'm trying to say to the people, live in your truth. I want y'all to type this in the chat box. Type this in the chat box. Live in your truth. I'm going to type it in the chat box. Live in your truth. Type it in the chat box. I just want for the public to see this. Live in your truth. All right, type that in there real quick. All right, because I know some of y'all is at work. Live in your truth. Because once you live in your truth, then nobody can take that away from you. You know what I'm saying? I like women. I like trans men. I like trans women. I'm very honest and open of what I like. And I'm not one of those people. So when I meet a woman, I try to downplay what I've been doing with men. No, I'm very vocal. I'm very honest about what I like. Very honest. I don't hide it. Because if you hide it and if you go and you smash this man, then he go tell that woman or leak it to the world, then you give them power to diss you. You ain't gonna have that over me because I am 100% honest about what I am attracted to and what I like because I'm living in my truth. And it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. And some people feel as though that they have to keep it on a hush hush. Now, let me drink some water. Some people that said they had to keep it on the hush hush. Now, but Zeno, just come on out. Ain't nothing wrong. Just come on out. Come on out of the clock. Just come on out. Come on out. And stuff like that. But trans women have to understand they're going to have to stop with this leaking stuff. If you are a woman, then act like one. A true classy woman will not leak information to blogs. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to be considered a woman, then don't tell that stuff, that information. Keep that private, in my understanding. But we live in a social media age where everybody want clout. Everybody want clicks and views. So everybody want a blue check verification on Instagram. So people live and breathe clout. Okay? So I don't know how Bazino is going to put this out because it takes. If I was Bazino, I would come on out and say, listen, I want to say to my fans, I've always liked trans women. I never wanted to say it out publicly because I battle with that. But as I talk it over with some friends, I feel like, hey, I need to say this, that it is okay to like a trans woman. It's okay to get your bread basket tampered with. It's okay to get your bodisi tampered with. It is okay to get it played with by a trans woman. You take the power away. And Bazino, you do that, you get more popularity. They're going to be inviting you to the pride events. You're going to be getting money. So just go out and just take that power away and say they love to play in I love tossing salad with a trans woman. How you doing? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with get it. You know what I'm saying? You got the rod, because some of these trans women got some of their rods bigger than my rod. I mean, it's big. Okay, got the I mean, big rods. So ain't nothing wrong with that if you want to ride. If you want to ride the ride by a trans, ain't nothing wrong with that if you want to ride it. And then, Bazino, if I were you, I record a tape getting your back door tampered with and put it and sell the tape on OnlyFans. That's money right there. If I were you, man, I would put that tape out there, you getting wore out by Shauna Brooks. Just put it out there. She got that big old thing, big and juice. I heard that it's big. Because, most trans women are not going to get rid of that sausage. Because most men deal with trans women because they got that extra sausage. So they're not going to get rid of that. I remember I was watching Pose. and I was eating some fried chicken. And it was an episode, it was one of the trans women, she always wanted to get the surgery to remove her sausage. So she was dealing with this white man, and eventually she went on and got the surgery. And then the white man that was dealing with her with the money, he said, man, I don't want to deal with you no more. Like, you got rid of the sausage. I'm with you because you got the sausage. So you got rid of that. You're no different than the regular women I'm dealing with. I deal with you because you got the meat, but you got rid of the meat. So most trans women will never get rid of that rod. Yeah, T.S. Madison got a big rod, a big sausage. And it's out there. It's still on. She still get her residuals off that big rod. It's big, right? And that's why she's living in that mansion. Because a buck of her money comes from her big old sausage. I'm not lying. That's the truth. That's what her big buck of that money. That's why she's in that chateau, because of that sausage. Come on. I'm just saying, because of that sausage. I'm just saying. Don't try to. I'm just. So, Bazino, if you were you, brother, just come on out. You have been exposed. Just come on out and get your power back. Ain't nothing wrong with that if you getting her to ride your back. Okay. If she riding it like a rodeo, ain't nothing wrong with that. That woman with the sausage riding your thing like a rodeo. That's what Young Miami said. Ride it like a rodeo. I think that's what she said. I'm gonna ride you like a rodeo. Some of these men are getting allowing these trans women to ride them like a rodeo, and they definitely are getting it like that. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Okay. Where we at? Right. I want to say shout out to Darius Cooks. He is an international food expert, chef. He is a food blogger. Been in the business for a long time. And I have been doing some research on Darius Cooks. Everybody have been doing videos. I was looking at so many hours and hours and hours of content. And the people were saying, he scammed me. I didn't get my order. Not one person posted their order number. Now, if you order a cookbook, which Darius sells cookbooks, right? And you order a cookbook or pot or pan, you get an order number. Not one person released their order number and say, I have not received my item. Here is my order number. No order number. Now, I was reading another thing. They were saying, well, he had a credit repair service and the government shut it down because he could not do the service. Now, I was researching that people that got the service for them from the credit repair, their credit was fixed. But the government shut him down, and Georgia shut him down because he was not qualified to fix their credit. Because you have to be a lawyer, you have to be a certain type of person, have a certain type of certification in order to have a credit repair service. So the people that got their credit repaired, it was repaired. Now, a lot of people has been coming in my DMs talking about this $289 that Darius is charging for dining with Darius Cook. And I say it's nothing wrong paying the $289, having a dining with a celebrity chef. There's nothing wrong with that. And so people were posting pictures talking about it's in paper cups, it's in paper bowls. And then I done my research and I start seeing videos of plates, of nice glasses, nice silverware, nice setup. I've seen people in there dancing, having a good old and an amazing time. I've seen all of that. Then it was a sister. She went on, what did she go on? TikTok, and she alleged, she said, hey, I was an assistant of Darius, and Darius got a $10,000 fine of damages in the Airbnb. And he used my credit card, and I have to pay these charges, and he scammed me. And I said, no, he did not scam you if you agreed to use the credit card. Now, what she should have did for me to believe her story, why didn't you sue Darius in Smalls Claim Court for $10,000? But you couldn't because it's under your name with this Airbnb. You signed it up. How do we know that you didn't go to the Airbnb and trash it just to trash Darius Cook's name? So a lot of people are saying a whole lot of stuff. FBI have not arrested him. Now, mind you, Darius is black. This is a black man. I'm going to say it again. This is a black man. You mean to tell me you can't go to the FBI? You can complain to the consumer. You can complain to all of these agencies, all of like that. I'm like, if he's really committing these crimes and these scams, committing fraud and crimes, why not go to the police and get police reports? None of these people have posted police reports. None of these people have cooperating with authorities regarding about it. They're going on social media. And then it's his boyfriend. Well, let's talk about Darius Cook's ex-boyfriend. And so I had the pleasure of watching about 6 to 8 hours worth of his videos. And the book of it was hearsay rumors. And the boyfriend is upset because he no longer, give me a second, can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? As I'm here. His boyfriend came out and said, Darius is a crook. And then the boyfriend is bitter because all of his information is off of Lipstick Alley. Lipstick Alley is not a credible website. Lipstick Alley is just a bunch of people that post random stuff on that site. That's not a credible site. Putting it on the BBB, the Better Business Bureau, I'm saying it right, it's just comments of people saying they didn't get their order, but they don't post the order number. Now, mind you, if massive fraud was going on, why haven't the website of where he sells the stuff that's hosted on Shopify, I hope I'm saying it right, Shopify, why haven't they shut it down if all of this fraud and scamming is going on? They will shut it down if you're not sending people orders and they can show evidence and proof that money was taken away and these are these orders and we haven't received it. they would have took it down. But his site is still up on Shopify. It is yet still up. Let's talk about these restaurants. Because a lot of people were sending me in my DMs. We've done our research, okay? We will open up the phone lines. Talk about these restaurants. He had about 2 restaurants that opened up and he closed it because it's a lot of pressure opening up restaurants. Thank God he closed them before the pandemic because it may have closed during that time, because like a lot of restaurants have. It's a lot of work to operate restaurants, multiple different restaurants. It takes a lot of time and energy. So he decided to shut them down. All his employees have been paid. His employees have filed unemployment. They have gotten their unemployment. So everything that I'm hearing, Darius have not done anything wrong. What Darius have done is that people do not like Darius and they are posting lies, and then you hear this juicy lie, then I'm going to repeat this juicy lie. I'm going to say, I haven't received my order. This person going to say, they have not received the order. This other person going to say, they have not. So they're just repeating a same lie, and nobody out of the thousands of comments I have read posted a order number. Out of the thousands of comments I have read, not one police report that is credible, and I have not seen him get arrested for fraud. I have not seen him being investigated for fraud. Why have he not been in jail if all of this accumulating to hundreds of thousands to millions of fraudulent behavior? Why haven't he been arrested? All right. He's still cooking, and yet he is still free. So today, Andrew Caldwell, you know, the guy that say he's delivered, the guy that say he like women and he like men, all right? And no, he don't like men anymore. He don't like men anymore. He like women only. And he decided to go live and say, why he was driving. Now, mind you, this man is driving and recording himself to go live with Darius and telling Darius, why have you scammed my people? And out of all of that rant, Darius asked Andrew a simple question. Where is the order number? Where is the complaint? Where's the threads? Where is it at? He haven't posted that at all. Only thing Andrew was doing, had his face in the camera while he was driving, by the way, and just repeating lies. Now, let's talk about the news clip, the media. They come out and they do a piece on Darius about the doxing. Doxing is not illegal. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's no crime. I have found no statute that make it illegal to dox. You know, I haven't seen any crime about doxing. I haven't seen any crime. So have his followers sent him information and he repeated the information? Yes. But have Darius been looking for their information and posting it? No. His supporters do the doxing and he repeat these things. Is that illegal? No, it's not illegal. And if you want that to be a crime, you can bring it up to your congressman, bring it up to your state representative and say, hey, we need to get an anti-doxing laws on the books because people are getting doxed. And so you need to go, and while you up here going on these shows and doing a 66-part series, why don't you call your state representative and say, hey, can you write a bill about doxing and propose a bill because people are getting doxed? Can you put that on the books and so we can pass that? So that's all is what I'm saying. Of course, I know y'all gonna open up when I open up the phone lines. I know y'all gonna call in, so make sure y'all call in and everything like that, and we can have an amazing conversation. All right. So our last topic here, we are talking about none other than Kirk Franklin son, Kerrion Franklin. We have some updates. We have been calling some family members. They have been saying no comment. One particular family member that we have contacted, they said they a cousin, and I'm just going to repeat what they said, and I'm going to repeat verbatim what they said, that Kirk Franklin does not want Larry Reid and John P. Key involved at all. They don't want them involved at all. And of course, I live here in Texas, so I'm just calling people. And so this one particular cousin told me that Kirk Franklin does not want John P. Key involved in this situation or Larry D. Reid involved in the situation at all. They don't want that at all. All right. That's what the cousin said. Now, let's speak about Kerrion Franklin. We have some updates here. All right. Give me a second. So he's currently in jail, but everybody kept saying he's charged with a misdemeanor. It have been an update. He have been charged with a felony. And we have the bail here. He have a total bail amount of $20,000. He have another bail amount of $15,000. And then the grand total is $35,000. This is just in California alone. This is just for California. Now, John P. Key and Larry Reid contacted a bail bondsman because they wanted to bail Kerrion Franklin out. The bail bondsman said, we can't because he have a warrant in Texas. And we don't know where it's from, what's the charge or whatever. So whatever it is, they're trying to pull Kerrion Franklin back to Texas. So we still don't know what it is. Now, I have spoke to his family members and spoke to some people that he said, yes, he'd have been on drugs. So I asked questions. I said, have you been on drugs? Have you been doing drugs? They said, yes. Now, Larry Reid said in his live, and I can concur with that the women that was missing, that they were doing drugs. Now, Kerrion and his family, and you call it family, they will confirm this, that Kerrion was on drugs. That was one of the major fallouts with him and his family, because Kerrion will get high, like this cousin told me, and he would go on these rants with different family members, and they can't stand for all that. So he will get high, and he will have these rants. Now, everything that I'm saying here is alleged, okay? But if Kerrion, if he want to sue me, he can take a drug test and we can go on to court. But the lady that's dead, according to Larry D. Reid, she was getting high with Kerrion Franklin, and she got so high, OD, and she's dead. All right, that's according to Larry D. Reid. And they blame Kerrion Franklin because he had this rental car. He was getting high with her, and he had to return the rental car and stuff like that. So that's according to Larry D. Reid. But I've always sensed in my own just personal stuff that Kerrion was on some type of drug, because he would go on these rants. And I know he's either crystal meth, and one of the rumors was crystal meth. I can because I know people that's on crystal meth, and when he go on these different rants, I'm a producer, I'm a god, I'm a this. He go on these random rants. The man is high, all right. And so that's one of the main falls of why allegedly he's not as close with his family, because he go on these drug infused rants. Now, if John P. Key and Larry D. Reid is successful, because they have failed to get him out, we put that out. If they're successful to get him out, Kerrion have to go back to court and to answer that whenever he have to go to trial or whenever he plead or whatever. He still got to go back to court. He just can't up and just leave and don't return, because that's just making y'all look bad. So if y'all want to put y'all resources behind a drug addict, allegedly, put your resources towards that. And I even said this, and I'm saying this to John P. Key and to Larry D. Reid. They'll have to be careful trying to get involved with Kerrion Franklin and all that stuff, because until I understand, I would say this, until you get an understanding from the family, I don't know if you should just get involved with that young man that's in jail like that before you talk to Kirk Franklin. Let's be clear. Kirk Franklin is an international superstar and stuff like that. He's supposed to be a Christian. Y'all preachers, especially John P. Key, pick up the phone and try to call Kirk Franklin before you get involved in a situation. You may get involved in a situation and get used. The man just, in my humble opinion, or something like that. Do it seem like it's clout chasing? Do it seem like it's clout chasing? I don't know. But Larry D. Reid did get international press regarding this information. So does it feel like clout chasing towards the public? Some would argue that it does give a sprinkle of some clout chasing. Because Larry D. Reid, he went live and he was eating barbecue ribs. Now, mind you, we can't hardly hear Larry D. Reid because he's out eating barbecue ribs. So this man, this is a true story. He's sucking down the ribs, licking on the bone, and trying to give us the tea about Kerrion Franklin, but he was hungry. So he's sucking down the bones. Now, mind you, Kerrion Franklin is not eating barbecue ribs. He's eating a choke sandwich. He's eating a choke sandwich and probably getting his cookies dealt with in jail. You know, they try to test your cookies. You know, you got to protect your cookies in jail. You know, there's a whole lot of stuff is going on. So, but he's eating ribs. Giving us the story about Kerrion Franklin. Eating good, delicious ribs. Where's Kerrion Franklin? Still in jail. He locked up. So I'm looking at all of this, and I said, it's giving me a little sauce of some clout chasing going on. Now, I'm just going to say, give me a little bit of sprinkle of clout chasing. Because we still don't know if John B. Key is involved. That's only by Larry D. Reid. We still don't know if John P. Key is involved. So we got some John P. Key choir members, John P. Key cleaning people, any of John P. Key family. If y'all listen, if y'all want to call in or send me an email privately, let me know if John, because John P. Key may not be involved. And I know he don't like to be involved because he's just all in this mess. But nevertheless, Kerrion Franklin is still locked up. And this man have a tendency of not going to court. He have a tendency of running. He have a tendency of being riding dirty on expired plates. So if you want to invest in something like that, then go ahead and invest in something like that. But you come out better investing into something else. But I'm just saying, in my humble opinion. Now, Larry, of course, we went live and we said Larry Reid put out a lie that Kerrion was driving a deceased woman's car. But he cleared that up and he said, well, I didn't say that Kerrion was connected to a dead woman. I said, I heard that Kerrion Franklin was connected. It was in connection to a deceased woman. Whether you heard it or not, you repeated it on your show, right? You repeated it, so you get the blame. It's not, oh, I personally didn't say it, but I heard. But you still get the blame because you said it out that same mouth. You was eating them barbecue ribs. That same mouth where you was sucking them ribs down, you said it on your platform. So you repeated the lie. I'm just saying. So it's good to clean it up, but the lie is out there. Sometimes you think they're going to retract and say, Val Magazine ain't going to come out and say, well, Larry D. Reid didn't say it. He heard it for somebody. They ain't not going to clear it. I didn't hear Ricky Smiley recanted the lie and say, well, Larry D. Reid didn't say that. He said it was somebody. He heard it from somebody. No. That lie is still out there. And Kerrion Franklin is still in jail. Drink some water. Kerrion Franklin is still in jail. And where Dr. Larry Reid eating barbecue ribs? Y'all better wake up. Y'all back to wake up. Y'all better wake up. You in jail and he eating barbecue ribs. Wake up, somebody. Wake up. And if I were to call Kerrion Franklin, I would tell him, sir, you have been used and pimped out for a story. You have been used and pimped out for clicks and views while you sitting in this jail. I'm just saying. All right. I'm just saying. Because I know Kerrion Franklin, if I were to call him and say, do you want some barbecue ribs? I can guarantee in his mouth, he would say, yes, I want some ribs. I know wherever Kerrion Franklin at, he hungry and he wants some barbecue ribs. But unfortunately, they don't serve barbecue ribs in the county jail. They just don't serve it in the county jail. You get slop. That's what you get. You don't get it. You get slop. All right. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Y'all, I'm just reporting a story. I like all of these people. I have nothing against none of these people. I want to make that perfectly plain to the people. I don't have nothing against these people. Everything that I'm saying, I'm just doing my commentary. We just talking to my producers and we talking among ourselves to the producers. That is what we doing over here. We still love these people. If Larry D. Reid can, Dr. Larry D. Reid can call me right now and say, brother, I want you to come to Atlanta to eat some ribs. I will be on the first plane out to eat me some barbecue ribs. So let's make it perfectly clear. I respect Larry D. Reid. I have interviewed Larry D. Reid before when he was doing radio, and I've interviewed him. So I'm a supporter of a lot of these people. But if it's some stuff that I feel like in my spirit that I gotta say, I just gotta say it. I just gonna have to say it. Make sure y'all thumbs up this video. I'm gonna have to say it. All right. I just going to have to put it out there and stuff like that. Sometimes, you know, you gotta have you gotta talk to your audience. I have to talk to y'all. It's about 400 of y'all in here, and I know most of y'all at work watching us, and we want to thank you to the producers. I want to give y'all a special shout out. We got a church announcement that we do want to make really quickly. We haven't released some news here. We have gained over 139.2 total views of last month. And when you get to the minutes watch, which is very important for YouTube, 3.4 million minutes watch. Okay, we still under 30,000 subscribers. Y'all not really subscribing, but y'all watching. I don't know what the problem. I think y'all just like to watch me and don't subscribe. But if you're watching me, you're helping the show. So we want to thank you. All right. So if most of y'all kind of like an older crowd, you don't know nothing about subscribing. I talked to a lady, she didn't know. I had to get on a 40-minute conversation with her and explain to her how to subscribe to the channel. She called me. She said, how you doing, Wiley? I said, yes, ma'am. What you mean subscribe? I watch your show about every day, but I don't know how to subscribe. How do you do that, baby? So I explained to her how to subscribe. So she is subscribed on all her devices. She is subscribed, because we do have some people in here that's up in age. You know, we got the motherboards that do watch us. We got all type of. Then we got the 20-year-olds that watch us. We got some 30-year-olds that watch. We got some 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, 60. I think the oldest person I've talked to that watched this show is about 83 years old. We got a person that's in a nursing home that watch our show and enjoy our show. So we got all type of people that watch our show. All right. So we thank you to everybody that watch the show. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's on your phone. Hit it. If you're on your Roku, you can hit it as well. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get to one of my favorite parts of the show. We're gonna open up the phone lines and allow you all to call in. I do want to give a special shout out. Y'all have been sending y'all $11.11. I was born on November 11th, so I love that number. So we want to thank y'all so much for for sending that in there. We get a new computer coming in. So I thank y'all so very much for the people that have been contributing to just sending 1111. I want to thank everybody that has been booking their flights and hotel to want to meet me in Vegas. I'm amazed that people want to see me in Vegas. They have been booking their flight and hotel. A lady said, listen, I'm booking my flight in a hotel. And then another person want us to go see Usher. So I got to look into that for the about Usher. And so people that's email me so we can see if we can go see Usher in concert. So that'd be a good thing for us producers going to see Usher while we in Vegas. That would be amazing. All right. So we thank y'all so very much. Booking your flight and hotel to see Brother Wiley. That's so amazing. Ain't that something? People really want to come and see me in Vegas. That's amazing. All right. That's amazing. I'm very likable. People like me. Some of these content creators can't stand my guts. But the people that watch me, they like Brother Wiley. They like Brother Wiley. They don't mind. They don't mind watching Brother Wiley. They will watch me, send me emails. I got people that will send me emails that disagree with me.
Now, press 1.
Your show is scheduled to start in 25 seconds.
And still watch me. I'm just saying they will disagree with me and still watch me. So and send me we get long, in-depth emails, books.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
Okay, hold on. Thank you. Let me make sure I put the number down here. The number is 646-716-8447. I know most of y'all want to call in. I don't know if y'all able to call in, but if you can step aside, tell your boss that you got to call into the Wiley Show. Okay. And shout out to the members. Y'all got the information first about the money, and I'll post it on my Patreon so y'all can see the amount, so y'all know we ain't lying, that receipt, because y'all got the information first. All right, so if y'all want to call in, the number is 646-716-8447. 2956, calling you on air.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to the Wiley Show. Hi, welcome to the Wiley Show. How you doing? Can you hear me? She said hello. Can somebody else call in? I don't know if the phone line is working or not. Hello? Can you hear me? I don't think she can hear me. Hold on, let me.
Hello.
Oh, I don't think she can hear me.
I can't hear you.
Oh, she can't hear me. Let me reboot it. I'm sorry. Tell her to hold on. She can't hear me. I think I pushed the wrong button. So let me press the right one. Let me do it over so they can hear me. Give me a second, caller. Don't hang up. Oh, she hung up. Don't hang up. It was my fault. You know, it's early.
Your show now, press 1.
Since it appears you're calling back into a live show, we are reconnecting you now.
Okay, 646-716-8447. All right, Anonymous, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, it's working. All right. It wasn't working that time. So if y'all want to call in, the phone lines is working. The number is 646-716-8447. We talked about a lot. If you've been scammed by Darius Cooks, Call in. You've been scammed. Make sure you have your order number. We
Hello?
can resolve that. How you doing?
Yes, I just wanted to call in to let you know that Benzino was also arrested the other day by Althea, his ex-girlfriend.
Oh yeah, I did
It's a
see that
hilarious,
when he was arguing with the cops. Man, I did see that.
yeah, it's a hilarious video.
I saw that.
It's on Real World Police. He hit the young man's car. He had a red pickup truck, put 2 dents in the car. The neighbors reported it. There was actually a white woman that lives in the neighborhood that called the police. And
Really?
yeah, she was standing outside and she saw everything. Benzino said that he was trying to pick up his son, but he was not even supposed to be over there, according to his ex-girlfriend. But it's all on the Real World Police. They have a 54-minute video on it. I was just wondering why you hadn't reported on it yet, since you're on the Benzino topic.
Well, I haven't reported on it. I did see the video. I do. I'm glad that everything he's still alive. The cops didn't take him out, because you don't usually get that aggressive. We'd be saying rest in peace. So thank God he's still with us. But I do hope that anger comes from he need to come on out of the closet or the upper room or the back room or whatever, because he have a lot of aggression. If he lives in his truth, he won't be as angry. Once he get into the gay community and get that sprinkle, and he get to that Diana Ross, I'm coming out, all that anger leave. I'm telling you, he have a lot of anger because he living a double life. He's not living in his true life. Once he live in his true life and his true life being in the community, he won't be as angry. I can guarantee you that. He will not be as angry. He'll be so much at peace.
Well, he always gives an excuse to, why he's sided with these transsexuals. This one was because the most recent one was because he was doing a movie with the young lady or something, a show or something. And he said he was just having casual conversation with her. We did not hear them talk about sex or anything. So, the conversation is a little manipulative. You don't really hear him talking about sex with her.
Okay.
So he spun it around a little bit. But that video is also up too.
Yeah. And so y'all make sure y'all go and check it out and stuff like that. Thank you so much for calling in. And we will see. Hey, it is what it is. Just you got to be careful who you connect yourself with, and most people.
Yeah, he's doing too much, because remember the Red Roof Inn? He got caught in the Red Roof Inn with a young man,
and he said the man was in the shower.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. But I was wondering if you had seen the arresting.
I did see that video.
Okay, I just wanted to call in for that.
Okay.
Nice show, Wiley. You always keep me laughing.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we did see brother Zeno, whatever his name is, Zeno. Y'all know his name. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Hey, I just want to let Shauna Brooks know she should be ashamed of herself, because what possessed her to record the conversation? Why did you record the conversation? Because that means it was intent. She had intent. Why was the conversation recorded? And why was it passed out to the media? Mm-hmm. And you could tell from that video, when she was secretly recording the conversation, that she was up to no good.
Yeah.
She was up to no good. And I am in the community, and she should be ashamed of herself. They need to stop outing these people unless they want to be outed, and let they come out themselves. They need to stop that. And where is the T.S. Madison? Where is the Laverne Cox? Where are these trans women that's in the public eye? Why are they not talking about it? And why are they not making a statement that they should stop outing these men?
Well, T.S. Madison's not gonna do that because
They
she's
need to stop.
gonna get dragged by the trans woman, so she's definitely not gonna do it. Flame Monroe probably now that's one person that will do it, and then of course they're gonna drag Flame, saying that Flame is doing that to cater towards the straight community. So Hope Giselle is another activist. She's not gonna do it because a lot of them think that's cute to do that type of stuff. I'm surprised. Sydney
They need to stop.
and Sydney Starr, she definitely not gonna do it because she's out shaking her butt and taking pictures with the guy from Carl Winslow's son. Y'all know his name from Family Matters. She's still trying to get connected with him to get a show.
Oh, Eddie, what's his name?
Eddie Winslow, Eddie Winslow, because she's trying to use him for clout to do a show. So no, they're not going to talk about this. Absolutely not.
I mean, we have to stop because I think he was on Clubhouse yesterday, and I tuned in on another station because I don't have Clubhouse. Somebody was playing it, and you could tell Rosina frustration, and he was using the K word. Not saying he was going to K her, but I'm just saying like stuff like come on, guys, we have to stop because at the end of the day, this person can off themselves and off you. Like, why are you putting this out there? And who knows what other recordings she has? This is just what's out right now.
Because you're putting yourself in a dangerous situation.
Stop doing that,
absolutely,
people.
Most definitely, absolutely. So we thank.
And I want to touch base. And I want to touch base with Dr. Larry Reid.
Okay, go ahead.
The way he was tearing that barbecue. The way he was tearing up that barbecue ribs. I haven't had barbecue ribs in years, but the way he was just dogging it down. Sucking on that bone, he made me want some barbecue ribs. So when I go to Atlanta on the 1st, I screenshot the restaurant, and I'm definitely going to order some barbecue ribs. But you know what? I'm going to order what he had on his barbecue ribs. He had barbecue sauce and a little bit of clout chasing sauce on the barbecue ribs. I'm just going to have barbecue sauce on my barbecue ribs. And I love you so much, Wiley. I'm going back in the bush. A little bit.
Now he had a little cloud chaser sauce with the. Y'all remember what that chili used to do? I want the baby back chili, baby back ribs with barbecue sauce. Man, I remember that commercial. All right, 2956 caller, you're on air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
I'm sorry. You making me laugh with Larry. I want to comment on Kerrion.
Okay.
I couldn't help it what you was talking about. Larry Reid sucking on the barbecue. That caller before, he's right. Because now I want to get barbecue now. I'm like, you doing a commercial for barbecue. Okay, so I got two questions. Because you said you had talked to a family member. But the first question is, what kind of sides did Larry Reid have with that barbecue? What did he have? Did he just have barbecue?
And I didn't see no French fries. Now, mind you, when he was eating them barbecue ribs, I was eating me some chicken tenders and French fries. So y'all just to see it on camera, and I was so hungry, I couldn't even wait to get in my apartment and eat it. So I was just eating in my car, watch him suck on them ribs. So
you are a fool.
I could even though I need to stay on this strict diet because I broke my pants, my scrub pants, because I had gained so much weight, it kind of ripped and broke the button. So I'm trying. I had to give me a bigger size of scrub, and those scrubs are expensive. The bigger you get, the more linen or cotton and pastel, whatever they made of, more material they got to use.
They gotta charge you for the extra material.
they gotta charge you for the extra material and stuff like that. So I'm definitely in the gym, so I gotta stop, eating out in the restaurants and drinking all them sugary drinks and stuff like that. Y'all definitely encourage me because fries is carbs, but I was so hungry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta stay away. The French fries are bad. The chicken nuggets is not that bad, but the French fries. Now the ribs, it be that barbecue sauce that it gives you because the barbecue sauce is sweet and they put the calories on it. So, but I'm gonna order some barbecue today. I'm not even kidding. I'm like, damn, now I want barbecue. But here go the question. The question is, you said you had talked to one of Kerrion's family members. My question is, why you said that they said they don't want Larry Reid or John P. King to be fooling with Kerrion.
Because
did they say why?
No, for the cousin, because what the cousin was talking about, he was saying that Kirk Franklin got the money if we want to help him out, something that we're not getting involved. So he said, and he was saying that Kirk Franklin want Larry D. Reid and he want John P. King not to get involved. And that makes sense because let's be clear, Kirk Franklin
if they trying to do something good, to me, they trying to
because again, the man is running from warrants. You got to understand who you're dealing with. You're not dealing with an innocent victim. He's just so innocent. He just got caught up with it all. The man have expired plates, don't believe in getting licenses, don't believe in fixing a car. He don't believe answering warrants. So you're helping somebody that's been on the run from the police. Like, maybe he needs this.
But look, in all fairness, I gotta disagree with you because sometimes we see even white people. They be
I get it,
right?
but what I'm saying for his family, and it's no telling how many more crimes that he have been doing down there in Texas. So what I'm trying to understand is maybe he needs this sit down before everybody just rush to get him out of jail. I mean.
Okay.
Because you gotta understand, and that's why I say it's something with him and his family. There's something there that he ain't telling at all.
They know him,
because they really know him. And then when people was digging up his path, he was getting traffic tickets, he was getting this, and then it's another one in Texas that we still don't know what Texas want him back there for. We still don't know that.
If you don't take care of them traffic violations, they do turn to bigger.
They turn to warrants, and then you have to go to court. You can't ignore and then rad dirt and stuff like that. So maybe he need to have this sit down temporarily just to calm down, to learn from his mistakes. And maybe his father has been warning him, listen, I'm tired of bailing you out. It's kind of making sense now to see what's the downfall with Kerrion and his family. Because I think that once you get older and you keep committing crime, your family get tired of bailing you out. Your family get tired of dealing with that. You can literally burn that bridge. And I think he burnt that bridge. So now he's trying to lean on John P. Key and Dr. Larry D. Reid. He's trying to lean on them. Can you help me? Can y'all help me? Is he going to change for the better? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's see.
They do need to be careful because they don't know his history like his family knows his history.
That's what I'm saying. Should we talk to the family before let's put our resources, let's get them out.
True.
It's no telling. A woman end up.
I thought in the beginning that Kirk didn't want nothing to do with him, so you kind of feel sorry for him. You're like, well, if Kirk don't want to fool with him, somebody got to.
You kind of feel bad, but then when you sit down and you start looking. Like, man, this man riding dirty. He moved to a different state. He ain't stable. He doing this and all. I'm like, maybe what his family is saying about this man is hitting that they just tired. They just tired of him. You know what I'm saying? And
So do you think that Larry Ribs is just doing it to get a little clout?
I think it's a little clout. It could be helped, but it's so public. We, the public, don't need to know all this stuff. And the thing about this is what I just doesn't like. Maybe y'all different. Yeah, because I'm paying for his counseling. I'm getting the invoice. Shouldn't we know that? Do we have to know that you're paying for the man counseling services? While he's sitting in jail, should we know? That's what I'm saying. Should we, as the public, need to know that information?
Think about the ribs.
And why suck it?
On the phone eating the ribs and Kerrion over there starving to death. He probably just had bologna sandwich and he's sucking on the rib.
He's sucking on the rib, and Kerrion still in jail, and just still, and the family, and you know what? And this is the thing. Kirk Franklin just sitting back and saying, "Look at these people just getting involved." And he probably, if I'm Kirk, I will call John B. Key, say, "Man, don't get involved in this mess like this," because I don't. And John B. Key never came out and said anything public that they involved with this. Right. That's Larry said John B. Key. So,
I didn't even know he was involved in that.
so John B. Key, he's getting in the mess. Like what? Like that's
that man. I tell you, I thought I was gonna lose my. I couldn't even breathe. I was laughing so hard when you was talking about them ribs. I didn't see Larry Reid. Now I gotta go and watch it.
You gotta go watch it. I mean, he was sucking on the ribs. Oh, hold on. I got an exclusive about Kerrion Franklin. Hold on. We're gonna get the rib. I'm like, what? Wait a minute. And then it's supposed to.
He was sucking on their rib bones the whole time.
I
could see Larry doing that. He's a fool.
He was sucking on the ribs, and it's supposed to be a third party, which he didn't name. He said in previous that's involved, so we don't know who the third party is and stuff like that. Whoever it is, they need to get this man a lawyer in Texas, so they can try to work on that warrant in Texas. Because as you can see in California,
he was saying it was a dead person. He kind of misled some people. So
he said the dead person. So and he tried to correct it, and he said, "Well, I didn't say that. It was. I heard that was but it was on your platform, and the regular person ain't gonna."
But he did say I heard he said allegedly.
Absolutely.
Allegedly.
But Tasha K can say, "Well, I said allegedly," and stuff like. She still got sued. So allegedly doesn't shield you from a lie. You could.
Right? Everybody thinking Kirk Franklin's son done killed somebody, and that was like,
and that wasn't the truth. Like that wasn't. I'm gonna say right now, of what we know, wasn't the truth. He had weapons. He had a taser and stuff like that. My question is, why you got all these guns? Got a weapon and a taser? Why do you think you need to have to? So I'm questioning I'm questioning Kerrion character before we get involved.
Exactly.
We can pray, but before you get involved and try to rescue him. Let's ask him, why do he need guns and tasers? Especially when you're not that stable mentally and you're carrying all of. Let me see. Did Kirk Franklin post something on his? Because he haven't. When I tell you Kirk Franklin went ghost, this man haven't even post a smiley face on Instagram.
Nothing.
He haven't posted nothing. Absolutely
that's
nothing.
What made people feel sorry for Kerrion, and they like, well, why not let these guys help him? Because his daddy ain't doing nothing, but we don't know. He could be doing something behind the scenes. He just not putting it all public.
Making it public.
Or like you said, the family probably said, let him sit there.
Let him learn his.
He's on drugs and he's doing too much. So
absolutely, and you can sense. You can really.
That makes sense.
You can really sense that because this is not his first time having problems with the law. The reason why we even mentioning him is because he exposed his daddy, leaked the tape, exposed his daddy, cussing
that guy that told about it, how he died. They say he died from an overdose.
And that's still alleged because we still don't know. We haven't seen no death certificate. We haven't seen no autopsy or not. So that's all alleged. But
that could be a lie too.
And then when people keep, we haven't heard from them, but people getting around you and they die. I'm questioning I'm like, before we rush, let's see why all these people around him dying, and we rushing it. Well, let's just get him out. Let's free him. Get John P. Key. All right, call John P. Key. Let's get him out. But let's question. He is two people that allegedly is gone. And in the upper room that's been around Kerrion Franklin, and we're rushing to get him out. Okay, all right. I just tell you, it's something more with this. It's okay. It's something more.
We that's why I found Larry on his back with a what we call rib bone sticking out his mouth.
I'm just
I
really.
agree with you, Wiley. You're right.
It's a lot of weird. I get it. I know the emotion, but once you sit down, I'm like, he's carrying all these weapons. He's riding dirty. He's in counseling. He's not that stable mentally. And all this stuff. Why is he doing all this stuff? You know what I'm saying? And then why you see his family having that made now one public statement, they went zero silence. I mean, the sister, I was checking her Instagram because the one that outed him and said, that ain't the last picture we took. What you talking about? Because she was arguing with Kerrion Franklin back when they exposed. So I went on her Instagram. She haven't said a word. So I'm like, hey.
Wow.
Haven't said, and
family is quiet.
Yeah, maybe it's meant for him just to sit down, take a break, a breather, and stuff like that. I have family members that's in jail, and we try to bail them out. They go back to jail. But bail them out. They go right back to jail, and then they go, and then you just like, I'm done. I ain't got no more money. I'm tired of keep getting you in and getting you out. So sometimes you have to learn that. And he's not a kid. He's in his 30s. So at some point, when is he going to be able to take ownership for his mistakes? You know what I'm saying? And so you know what I'm saying? Because he's going to have to learn, like, it's up to you now. You want to be grown. You say your family, you make these mistakes. You got to lie in that situation. Now, I can understand if this was a mistake, he had a mental breakdown or something happened, and I can just say, but he's carrying weapons. He's riding dirty. He left Texas because he got a warrant and went to a whole nother state. So it's like, you got common sense to know to run from the law and go to a whole nother state, and then you attach yourself to let.
You know what you're doing.
And then you attach
I agree with you.
And you attach yourself to Larry D. Reid, and these people and you John B. Key, they put their whole reputation on the line for it. And we should sit down and we should question this stuff. Nobody want to see nobody in jail, I don't think. But if you keep getting involved in the law, what do you expect that person to be at?
I know. That's true. That's why I said you right. You know, Larry, he need to be careful, you know, because like you say, he put that money up, and then what if something happens, you know?
And he don't show up to court. Then you don't get
back, like you said, pick up the phone and call the family.
I would definitely do. I would talk to Kirk Franklin and talk to the mama, because if you go back to Kerrion, this is something. He was arguing with his mama. He went live. He said, "Listen, Kerrion, let me." And they kept saying to him, let's go to the hospital. You need to go to the hospital. You need to get help. And he kept going live. And that memory is still in my mind of seeing that. That's with his grandmother and that's with his mother. Now, mind you, he did the Kirk Franklin video, and then he went back to Texas with him, and he got an argument with his mama and grandmother, and he was recording. They said, listen, let's go to the hospital. He's recording his mama. You see her in that wig. I'm like, child, this is a hot.
Oh, not that crazy wig. I saw the original interview.
This is a hot mess.
Lord, Kirk, now come on now, Kirk. Don't be letting your mama look like that.
At least they could have gave her a budget before she did that interview. She had one of them old Motown Diana Ross wigs back when they ain't have a budget.
I saw that thing when she was interviewing with some lady on the radio station. I said, now, Kirk, you need to give her some silver and gold so she can go buy her a new wig. Now, that was just...
the mama had to come...
a little weird. But he disrespected her and the grandmother. You know, that's really bad. You know, that lets you know he's unhinged. You know, he arguing with the grandmother and the mom. You know, that's what I'm saying. The family knows.
They knows him. I remember. You remember Jaguar, right? When she was doing all these rants on Tasha. And remember when Tasha went to the family, and the family said, "We knew she was a liar. She was her own son threw her own son threw on the bus." Like, your family knows you.
The family be knowing the truth.
They be knowing the truth. You making food this one and food that one. Your family knows you.
Your family will tell all their secrets, but Larry need to get them barbecue bones out of his mouth, and he need to be calling the family. That is kind of disrespectful. They may want him to be sitting there for a little bit, like you said. I agree with you. I think that's the deal. That's because I was like, how come they don't want Larry Reid to help? But now I see it makes sense what you're saying. It's probably because they just let him sit there because we tired of dealing with him.
Absolutely.
So
I remember my uncle. He went to jail, and he was on drugs, but he went to jail. He called my grandmother. He said, "I'm in jail. I need you to help." Well, good. I know where you at, and you can stay there. Because he kept getting in trouble. So she said, "Good. At least I know where you at." Because he thought,
right, and it really be helping the family because they ain't got to worry about you, especially you on drugs like that.
Right, you is
somebody gonna kill you.
Like, come on.
Yeah,
and Larry Reid put this out there, like when he did you're gonna see in the video when he put it out about the woman that's dead. They said they was doing drugs together. He said he talked to the deceased woman's family, and they kind of blamed.
Oh, wow. Larry.
And they blamed Kerrion Franklin. I'm just saying,
you do seem a little cloudish.
You can't make this stuff up, and people get mad because I repeat it. Go watch the live, and you would get it for yourself. He said he talked to the deceased woman's family, and they said they blamed Kerrion Franklin, and they said he was driving the rental car that she had, and that they stole her identity. That some people stole her identity. And that she did drugs and she's no longer with us. You'll see it in the live. Now you're gonna have to turn up the volume because he had his AirPods in his ear, and there was a lot of noise and traffic and stuff like that. So
was he eating ribs this time? Was he eating ribs this time?
No, he wasn't eating ribs. He ate that like towards the end. He had got into the ribs. So it's a short, sweet video.
Ooh, Larry. He usually be pretty credible. That's why I'm really surprised at him.
So this is
wow. Larry is tripping.
Oh, we shall see.
Well, you answered my question, but you still didn't tell me what kind of sides he had with that barbecue.
He didn't have those. I didn't see no side. I didn't see if he had okra or fries because, man, I just saw the ribs. But I'm gonna be clear. I was eating my chicken. Eating chicken tender, a dinner roll. And I was drinking my fruit punch high C. So I was eating my stuff because I was hungry today.
You can't be drinking a high C.
I understand, ma'am. I understand that. So I need to speak. If you're a nutrition, if you know anything about diet and nutrition, DM me because I need to work on this body. And I know a lot of it comes with.
You just cut out them.
Okay, so what I need to do is just keep. I'm gonna give me a whole nother case of water, different cases of water, and just drink water and stuff like that. Because like when I don't see,
let me tell you this secret.
Okay.
The more you drink water, the more your body will crave water.
Okay.
Because a lot of people I don't like water. If you force yourself in the beginning to just drink water. Next thing you know, I'm serious. Your body will just be craving like you won't want no sugary drink. You will just want water.
Okay, because I got plenty of. Because I'm good when I'm at home. I'm good, but when I get out that side or get all that and stuff like that. But we thank you so very much, man, for calling in. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Wiley. Keep
love
doing
you.
What you're doing.
Thank you.
I love you. You have me cracking up. So thank you.
Love you so much. Okay. Okay, put lemon in the water. I've never done that before. All right. 7411. I'm sorry, 7441. I'm sorry. Did I say it right? 7441. You're live on air.
Wow, you still putting out trash, man.
We ain't gonna deal with you today, Uncle. You ain't calling all week. Not today. Anonymous, you live on air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey. Unc didn't call in none this week, but now he want to call in today. Not today. Go ahead, man.
I'm gonna comment on the Kerrion Franklin.
Okay.
Situation. I've known of situations like that in my personal life where
people would get into family stuff and they don't even know what's going on. So I understand where Kirk Franklin is coming from, and he's really being modest. I don't know exactly what he said, but yeah, stay out of family business. Unless someone asks you for help, stay out of it. And I'm pretty sure, you know, people sometimes they just look from their own perspective and be like, well, why is Kirk Franklin not helping him? Or why is his family not helping him? But they don't know that, like you said, the family probably has like done all that they could for this guy. Sounds like he's troubled, Kerrion Franklin. So I feel like when other people come in and put their 2 cents in, it sometimes it gets all ugly and out of and out of proportion, because you know you don't know what's going on, and that's that man's son. If he asks to leave his son alone, then do that. Just stay out of it, because it sounds like the Larry guy. He put something else out there about the dead girl, and now it's another rumor. So no wonder Kirk Franklin's being quiet and you didn't hear anything, because that's embarrassing. That's his son, you know, and I'm pretty sure that's embarrassing from him, and he's probably just humiliated and just over it with his son, because sound like the boy's the man's been in a lot of stuff. So yeah, stay out of family
because
stuff.
Listen, what you have,
you know,
you already got the Bad Boys LA. That's embarrassing, Kirk. They dragged Kirk Franklin in that. Then before you can dissect that, you got him in jail, and it's all over news. It's all over. It's
very embarrassing as a parent. Just stay out of their business. If the father's saying stay out their business. They know what they up against, and now it's all over everything, you know. And Kirk, no wonder he's not answering. He don't probably. What do y'all want him to say? Because he's the parent. That's it. But that guy's a grown man, so it's not much he can do. He's a grown man. He's making his own choices, and it doesn't mean that he doesn't have good parents. But what do people want him to do? But if the man, as his parent, is saying stay out of it. Stay out of family business.
Okay.
I don't get into people's business because I know I'm on the other side. I know what that's like, getting all in the business, and you don't even know the whole story, and then until you do. So stay out of it unless someone asks you to help.
Absolutely. Well, we thank you, sister, for calling in. Thank you so very much.
Thank you for opening the lines for us.
No problem. All right.
You are all amazing.
Amazing. Thank you so very much.
Amazing.
Thank y'all so very much. Y'all like the video. Y'all have been getting some amazing content this week. I have been super tired, but I said, hey, let me go live and talk to y'all. So if you have not liked, it is free. You can just click on the like button. I know some of y'all is watching on your television, so get on your phone, click the on the live, click the like, click the like. The more likes you do, the more I be energized to come back and go live. Right? We should at least have 400 likes. Click the like, because we got about 400 watching me on YouTube. We got 300 people watching me on Twitch. So that's almost over 1,000 people that's watching. Then we have about 200 to 300 people watching me on Twitter. So it's all combined. We got over 1,000 people that's watching this live right now. So make sure y'all click on that like button. Click the like button. It is free to do. It is free to do, and subscribe as well, because y'all getting some good content. Really, really good content. And stuff like that. We're not trying to drag nobody in no mess. We doing our content because nobody can tell me how to run the Wiley Show, because I'm not on salary. Now, if they book me to work with their company, then they can control us. But we are controlled by the producers. Y'all invest in this platform. Y'all help us out, and y'all watch. So my commitment is with the producers. But again, we watch all content. We just coming from another side with this Kerrion Franklin story, because I know people think that, oh, do Wiley got a problem with Kerrion Franklin? Do he got beef with Larry Reid? No, I don't have beef with nobody. I'm just entertaining the audience, right? That's what we're doing here, entertaining the audience when it comes to that way. That's is what we're doing about that. But we're not playing around about the barbecue ribs that actually happened. The barbecue ribs actually happened. They said they want Unc to call back in. Usually Unc, and I want to, if he do call back in, I wonder he calls in when it's a mess, when he want to drag me, but he don't call in when it's regular commentary. You see that? when it's regular commentary, you don't hardly see Unc call in. But when he want to drag me, that's what he that's what he want to call in. when he want to drag me. And he gonna say, well, I watch your show. All right. Oh, give me a second. We have a call in here. Anonymous, you live on air.
Hi, Wiley. I hope you can hear me because I'm in my car.
I hear you loud and clear.
But okay. I just really want to know, what is Dr. Larry Reid's purpose in all of this? Kerrion reached out to you, but one, you did not have to play that audio for everyone. Larry Reid should know, because he's been in court enough, that whatever you say can be held against you. Whatever charges Kerrion has, they're going to use that audio. And also, all the media reported that he called from jail. It's kind of giving me that Larry Reid wants to be the safe person. He wants to be known as that person you can go to when you're in trouble and stuff. But what's the end goal for when he helps? What is he getting out of this? Because some people, they may help from the goodness of their heart, and nobody knows about it. But for you to put it out there is you want some type of attention. And I don't blame Kirk Franklin for saying, stay out of family business, because that's what he should do. He's even Larry has taken the family business to the internet. All the blogs have been reporting about it. I just want to know, is he doing this because he likes Kerrion and he hopes that Kerrion likes him back? I'm just not understanding, because I know the men that help other people.
It's clicks and views
they
too.
Don't put it out there for
right, because you have to understand, Larry Reid is an internet sensation. He is an internet commentator. So first and foremost, that's your business. So you're going to make sure your business is taken care of. And that's good, juicy stuff. Now, if you really trying to help Kerrion Franklin and try to help him in his family relationship, you wouldn't put out information about this. You would keep that on the hush-hush. But he's a blogger first. And this money got to be made. Super chats got to be given. $11.11 got to be sent. People got to subscribe to the Patreon. So that's going to come. That's going to be top priority, because that's how he's able to feed 11 families of employees that he's taking care of. Unfortunately, Kerrion Franklin got to take the help as well as the exposure on these platforms and in the media.
Well, you're right, and I'm just going to end it with this. Since we're talking about religion, God knows people's hearts. So he doesn't like ugly, and he's not too fond of cute. So if Larry Reid was really helping out from the kindness of his heart, then good. But God knows when people are doing it and when they're not. Y'all have a good night.
All right. We thank y'all so very much. And so that comes first, you know what I'm saying? Because Larry is he is a commentator, a church commentator. He gets into the church, but he also gets into celebrity gossip. So you must first understand that first. And so that's the business. So you have to take that the good with the bad, you know, and that just our personal understanding, because when he leaked the jail conversation, nobody had the jail conversation. No, and if they did, they didn't put it out there. Especially if he called his family. I don't think his family will record him in jail and put it out there. But he recorded that in jail, put it out there. And after that recorded, Kerrion Franklin chargement upgraded to a felony. His bail, $35,000. And it's a charge that they ain't telling nobody about in Texas. So have that really helped Kerrion Franklin? No. What we see, Larry Reid, he's sucking down barbecue ribs. I'm just sitting down, and I'm watching like y'all watching, and I'm just delivering what I see. Right? Is he out free? Is he out in one of Larry Reid mansions? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Kerrion is literally homeless, going to all these brothels or Airbnbs and different people's houses, and, you know, stuff like that. Hey, you know, and so that's where I'm coming from. So, but after that phone call, the charge has been upgraded from a misdemeanor to a felony. So, I mean, if he would have been free, then I'm like, oh man, you done something. But no, he ain't free. He's not free. He's not free. He's still sitting in jail. He's still sitting in jail. So ain't nothing wrong with eating the ribs, but how does it look to the world that a person that you're counseling and you and John B. Keith supposed to be released, helping to get out, he's still in jail and yet still eating ribs. All right? Okay? Was he doing a mukbang, or was he eating ribs? He was eating ribs. He was hungry. The man was hungry. He was giving us an update. But I understand that. So that to let you know that before he eat a meal, he's going to give us update on his channel, because that is his bread and butter. Ain't nothing wrong with that, because we inspired to get money like Larry. He even said he make millions of dollars. I think he said he make millions. He said because he was, man, should I share this? How many likes are we doing in here? Because if we ain't got another like, we give y'all a 2-hour show today. How many likes we doing today? Because we talking about something right now. How many likes we doing? How we doing with the likes? Make sure y'all like the video. How we doing with the likes? We got 200 likes. Okay, I can talk a little bit more. All right. So he went live. Because he said somebody said I'm getting paid to do this and stuff like that. He said, in order to pay me, you have to give me millions, because in so many words, I make millions. So in order to pay, quote unquote, pay me or buy me off, you have to give me millions. So he's making good money with a gold chain around his neck. I'm not mad, player. I'm not mad. I'm trying to get up to the I'm trying to get up to that level. So I'm not mad at all, right? Don't get me confused, but he got a gold chain around his neck, sopping down barbecue ribs, and Kerrion Franklin, Kirk Franklin's son, is still sitting in jail. All right, let's go to the phone lines. Okay, man, y'all is sending me stuff in this DM. We're going to get into that since we got 400 people watching. 0335. Is this Uncle?
Hello?
Hi, welcome, brother. Oh, okay. Call in back in. You hung up. Call back in. Okay. He was eating the ribs. Y'all sent me pictures of him eating the ribs. Yeah, so ain't nothing wrong with eating the ribs. 0335, you're live on air.
Hello, Wally. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Go ahead. Talk to us.
So here's my thing. I understand where Larry Reid is trying to help, but don't you have to help your own household first? Because wasn't it his daughter and his ex-wife got into it? And why is he so involved in investing in Kerrion's business? Take care of your own household first.
Oh yeah, the wife did fight,
That's all I had.
and the daughter did. They
And
did
why
get
are
into.
you so worried about that? You need to take care of your own house.
They did get into a fight.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what?
You can take care of your own house. Don't worry about nobody else's house. Get yours in line. That's all I had to say, Wiley.
I remember that. I gotta watch that show and do my review. I gotta catch up on the episode, but I did see that they was fighting and it's recorded. Now I don't know if I don't know if I would have put that recording out. My wife and daughter fighting. I mean, but that's his livelihood.
Yeah.
But I understand because in order for them to stay in that mansion, we got to get these clicks and views. So, but that's a good point that you brought up. That's good observation. Wow, that's good observation.
Have a good one, Wally.
Thank you so much. I mean, the daughter and they was in that fight. They was in that fight.
On the ground and everything, all on the bed and everything.
And that'll let you know that, woo, Lord, you put that stuff out there. And let me say, you can't get mad that this sister is saying that because it's what? Y'all release it public. Once you release something public, you lead the public to give their commentary on it. Absolutely. They're going to
public consumption.
Absolutely. Because it was public. I I'm gonna watch that show and do a review on that show. Because I said they fighting for real. They was in there.
Yeah. Hit the hell out that girl. I mean, heck,
Oh wow. I need to move
you
back.
have a good one, Wiley.
I'm gonna have to move back to Chicago and bring the cameras in my household so y'all can see the drama because I'm literally sitting on a gold mine with my family. I definitely got to. I feel it in my spirit that it's leading me to come back to Chicago, bring the cameras in the household and all that, and yeah, because man, I'm literally sitting on a gold mine. Okay, thank you, sister.
Thank you.
All right. Somebody, BV said, let's show our support to Wiley, y'all. A little donation goes a long way and adds up. Let's go and get them likes up. Absolutely. Thank you, BV, for that super chat. It was public. I mean, they was in there fighting. Yes, they was in there fighting. But it was public. We want to thank the callers for calling in. I also want to thank the producers, y'all that like us doing a 60-minute show. So we at least give y'all almost a 2-hour show, almost 2 hours. And we have said to y'all, if y'all call in, that extend the show and make it longer. So if y'all call in, that makes the show longer. Thank you so much. We want to thank you all so very much. Thank you to the people that have been sending y'all $11.11 to the Cash App. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you to the people that sent it to Patreon. Thank you so very much. So I know Aaliyah TV, I didn't come back last night. I was tired last night. I really was. I'm even sleeping now, but I had a lot of work to do. I'm getting stuff ready for the show. Show is entertaining, bro. Thank you, Marvin Coles. Thank you so very much. And I said, man, I gotta go live again. I was tired. I'm tired now, but I had to go live now. and I still cannot go live, go to sleep because we got to talk about Chasing Atlanta tonight. And I love watching that show. So y'all gonna get another live because Chasing Atlanta come on. So we got to definitely talk about that show. I didn't give y'all a Boys of LA review because it was quite boring. It wasn't that much drama. They kept talking about you know what I'm saying, the baby fight and all that. It was quite boring. So I'm gonna wait for another episode, come for Boys LA and review it because the other episode wasn't that way. But we want to thank y'all so very much that's here. So very much that's here and supporting of the show. Thank y'all so very much. All right. Thank y'all so very much. Yeah, it was Mulan, and you know they was coming out the white boy, and it wasn't that amazing. If y'all want me to do a review, we can do a review and break it down. Thank y'all so very much. I don't know. Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Hold on. Let me see. Because usually, sometimes, because I just saw the 3 bars on here. I just saw the 3 bars on here. Thank you. Okay, y'all can hear me. I'm sorry. All right. Yeah, Wham, the baddest. You got Mulan and stuff like that. Yeah, we'll do a review on it. We'll definitely do a review on it. I'm gonna because I still gotta, we'll do a review on it. We may do it for tonight and let y'all do it, but we definitely gonna give y'all a Chasing LA. I'm sorry, Chasing Atlanta, because that comes on tonight. But we do want to thank the producers for calling in. Thank y'all so very much. I'm gonna go. Thank y'all. Thumbs up the video. God bless you. Thank you so very much. Our announcement: we will be in Las Vegas in August. If you do want to meet the Wiley Show, you can meet me personally. We will be in Las Vegas for the weekend getaway. And I want to make sure we got that date, August 26th, 27th, and 28th. That will be and we'll be in Las Vegas. So if you want to come, just let me know. If you want to know the hotel that we're going to be at, just email me so we can email you the hotel that we will be staying at WileyShowProductions@gmail.com, WileyShowProductions@gmail.com, so we can definitely know y'all are there. But y'all love us. I mean, y'all watching the show, because I I want to say this again. Thank you to the millions of watch time minutes, millions of viewers that watch our show. Y'all have definitely been watching the Wiley Show. So thank you. Thank you. Y'all watch. So I'm gonna talk to you later. Oh man, thank y'all so very much. My nephew whole hand my phone. Okay, thank you. All right, let me go. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, we just gonna pray about that situation. Wiley for the win. Thank you so very much. We will see y'all in the next live. Peace.